Hi, Ben. How hungry are the guys to level the series here and fight back?
Yeah, the guy's very eager after obviously a defeat, and the guy's ready to go.
What do you feel needs to be different here to Lords, and how quickly can you turn that around and make those changes? How easy is that to do after such a convincing victory?
I think it's pretty simple what we got to do. We got to bat better. Obviously, we got to find a way, which we have some discussions around, different things we can do better as a team. There are still a bit of positives, with the bat. With the ball, as I said before, 50, 60 runs too many, but it was a positive to get 10 wickets. But with the bat, we just got to put runs on the board. It's simple.
To what extent can you look back to January and what happened in Australia where you lost heavily in the first test, then made history in the second?
I think from a belief point of view, it shows that we could get it done after a loss, albeit it's different conditions, and it was a couple months ago. But yes, we could take a bit from that, but the main thing is just having that belief within yourself.
England have added Mark Wood to their bowling attack, James Anderson parts ways. He'll bring a bit of extra pace. What do you expect from him in these conditions? How do you counteract what he's going to bring?
Yeah, he will bring obviously extra pace, and obviously he's got a lot of experience as well, playing international cricket. So yeah, I think he'll bring a lot to their team, and we got to be up for it.
How's Jamal Joseph's hamstring? Is he going to play?
Yeah, he's good.
He's good to play?
Yeah.
Thank you.
In terms of Mark Wood's extra pace, Kraigg, is that something that your West Indian batters relish? It's not something you'll be stepping back from and backing away from a bit more speed on the ball?
I mean, we look forward to facing every English bowler. We won't emphasize on one bowler. So yeah, we got to do a job against their spinner and obviously their four quicks as well.
And can I ask how important Kraigg Brathwaite, the batsman, is to you as a captain?
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot. I've been opening my entire life, so I know what I have to do, and it's obviously important to lead this team and lead the batting. So, just to build that foundation is obviously what I'm focusing on, and obviously that'll always put us in a better position, to score big runs.
Second.
Kraigg said Shamar's fit. Do you have an 11 you needed to?
Yeah, same 11 as first test.
And what was the thought process around it? Could say that what did you think?
The pitch looks a good cricket pitch, to be honest. Would offer, looks be good for batting. The bowlers would get a bit of assistance as well. So yeah, we think the guys had a long rest. Obviously, unfortunately, the game finished quite early, and as I say, Shamar is doing well. So we believe 100% in this 11 that played the first test, and we're backing them 100%.
Was there ever any questions of Shamar? Was it that? How's he come through? Did he get a ball yesterday? Did he?
Yeah, from a couple of days ago, he pretty much he was good. It was just a bit of cramp he had, to be honest. So he's good to go.
Kraigg, you've come here with quite a young side, many of whom haven't played a test match in England before. How difficult is it just to adjust to English conditions if you've only got sort of one warm-up game? I appreciate it's difficult with the T20 World Cup and trying to fit these things in.
We won't dwell on that too much. Obviously, it is a young team, and playing any test match would always be a challenge for anyone that's young. We've been here for a number of weeks now, and what is gone is gone. The first defeat is gone. The preparation period is gone, and I think the guys are in a very good spirit. And mentally is really important to believe in yourself, and the guys ready to go.
Thank you.
Kraigg, after the win at Gary, you sort of said that your team was kind of inspired by Robbie Hogg's comments. You pointed to your muscles. I wonder if there's anything in the last week or subsequently after Lords that has kind of piqued your interest in that way. Is there any kind of additional motivation or any comments that's got you back up?
Well, that's gone as well. Obviously, that was in Australia. We have a motivation. We got to be better. Than the first test. The batsmen obviously got to put runs on the board, and that's our focus. I think once we remain disciplined, session by session, build partnerships, that will put us in a good position, in the overall result of the game.
Can I ask? Obviously England play a lot of Test cricket. They sort of somewhere between sort of 12 and 15 tests a year, and they're trying to build under a head coach and a captain, the kind of philosophy, etc. How is there kind of jealousy is probably the wrong word, but is there part of you that's slightly envious of being able to do that? Because it must be, I'm guessing it's harder, tell me otherwise, to sort of instill a philosophy in a team when you play 2 test series, there's big gaps between. Is that a challenge that you face as a captain?
Yeah, it's a challenge. I mean, we longing for more Test cricket. I think the more you play it, and the faster you will learn. Obviously, if it's drawn out over a long period and you're playing 2 tests here, 2 tests there, you take longer to learn. But the guys are learning, that's the positive. But yes, we need more Test cricket. It would improve, everything about the makeup of playing Test cricket because, it's always going to be tough, playing international cricket. And, you get good periods, you get bad periods. And the more often you play, you pretty much understand it better. So, I mean, we long to play many more Test matches a year. But obviously we have what we have. We have a good period now till December, where we have 6 more Test matches for the year. So we got to make use of that, and hopefully, going forward we can get more because it will benefit the players. Going forward, the more Test matches you play, the more experience you get, and you always learn. Because I'm pretty much still learning, after 90 games, and we need more Test cricket.
Kraigg, for zero here. Just following on that question, is it at the same level what you heard in Australia about West Indies and West Indies cricket? Is it on the same level that you're hearing now, based on what is being said about this West Indies team and West Indies cricket in general from the media?
I don't fully understand. Just repeat again.
The criticism.
Yeah.
I mean, Rodney Hall, what he said you about West Indies being disgraceful and all that. Are you hearing comments, whether from the media or generally, on the same level being disparaging about West Indies cricket?
I mean, we don't listen too much into the media. But, they always have someone that may be saying this or that. But that isn't our focus, to be honest. We focus on doing the best we can do. And I think that's very important for this group. And it's all about attitude. I think we got some young guys now that have a nice attitude. We just got to remain. Remain through it, through success, through tough times. Like the first test, for example, obviously easy to give in, give up. But we got to keep believing. We got to keep digging deep. But we're not hearing much about, that.
Sure. And on that point of more Test cricket, you've been saying that over and over. Jason before you has been saying that over and over. Are you hearing anything? Are you getting any sort of indication, any sort of vibes that tells you that the authorities are really interested in giving not just the West Indies, but other teams outside the big 3 more Test match cricket?
I mean, this period, as I said, that we have for the remaining years is quite good. Going forward, 1 or 2, well, pretty much 2 years, 1 year is not a lot of Test matches. So not fully hearing, that there will be, let's say, 12 or 15. I mean, I would have never played that we have so much in a year. So, I mean, all I can do is keep preaching for it and keep asking for it because it will benefit us. I mean, I don't know how hard it is to put on a test series, for West Indies or whichever team. But all I can do is keep asking. Very thankful for the matches we have remaining this year, as I said. And I just hope that, the powers, that may control the scheduling, obviously pertaining to white ball and T20 tournaments around, that we can, fit in, at least 5 or 6 more Test matches for us per year.
Kraigg said for the batting about finding a way. Is there any discussion about whether that is being more proactive, say, and putting more pressure back on the England bowlers, so some good partnerships where you absorb a lot of pressure and spend time in the middle, but then it's about trying to get that scoreboard moving a bit more proactively?
I think it's a balance. I think you said it right in terms of, a few guys did get in and then go on. It's just important that you go on for longer, because the longer you bat it, the easier it becomes, and it's important to stay in that plan for as long as possible. Obviously you want to put away bad balls. That's what every batsman wants to do. But it's that hard work that you do for 40 minutes, being able to take that to an hour and 2 hours, and it's a balance. It's a mixture of putting away the bad balls, because when you put away bad balls, it gives you confidence. So, as I said, we just got to keep learning. I think a lot of learning would have taken place in the first test, and you just got to believe in our ability and do it, and aim to do it for longer periods.
Obviously, you have done that over your career. Yeah. big schools against England, sort of conference over here. Does that add some pressure on you as both the captain and the sort of the leader with the bat to try and put up a school person?
Not really. I mean, I enjoy captaining, I enjoy leading, been opening my whole life. So when I go there to bat, for me is always to see off that new ball, and be there as long as I can. And that's always my focus. So I don't, see it as any added pressure. Yes, at times you don't get runs, and it could be a little bit tough, but just important to stay mentally tough and keep believing. But no added pressure on me.
Okay, all done in the room. Any questions on Zoom? Yeah, go on. Speak up. Yeah.
Hi, Craig. Good morning. You talk a lot about learning, and you said after 90 days, you're still learning. On talk of learning, what did you learn? So, there, especially T and Jada, in the first test, and how impressed were you with the team? Not just in the case they took, you made they took in the case how they built the movements of goals, and then were able to get penetrated in the body, were able to go another. I guess it's a lot from a team point. But how much would you say you learned with those two in particular, the team?
Yeah, I think Morty did a very good job. He was pretty much around 3 runs and over, which, especially overseas, you always ask your spinner to be just around that, and then getting 2 key wickets in England's team. That was very well done. And Jaden was, pretty much not surprised by what I saw from him in terms of his discipline, in terms of his lengths. But I think we as a group, bowling wise, we could improve on the boundary balls, especially square the wicket, and just a little more discipline. But we did a decent job, and we got to look forward to the second test.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.